Since COVID, everything has shifted. The world we once knew feels like a faded photograph, washed out, gray, missing its spark. But here's the thing. It's not just the world that changed. We did too. You probably feel it in the quiet moments, that strange emptiness, like you're just going through the motions. We're living in this weird limbo, where days blur into weeks, weeks into years, and despite the talk of getting back to normal, most of us haven't really come back. Not fully. Not with the fire we once had. Every new year, without fail, people declare it'll be their year. This is it. This is the one. I'm finally going to level up. But if we're being brutally honest, it wasn't 2023. It wasn't 2024. And unless something changes, really changes, it won't be 2025 either. That is, unless you force it to be. Because here's the truth nobody wants to say out loud. If you don't take control, the year will control you. Time will slip by. Goals will fade. And you'll be right back here, watching another video just like this one, wondering why nothing ever feels different. But let's set something straight. I'm not here to motivate you. You don't need another sugar rush of hype. You don't need someone yelling, "You got this," like they're trying to sell you a protein shake. Motivation fades. It's a spark. What you need is fuel, a system, a mindset, a raw, uncomfortable truth that sticks even after the video ends. You need someone to call you out without apologizing for it. And look, I get it. You've been trying, or at least you think you have. Maybe you started a workout plan, made it 2 weeks, and quit because life got busy. Or maybe you journaled your goals for a day or two before falling back into the same Netflix loop. You told yourself, "I want to be better." But what does that even mean? Better at what? Breathing? Existing? You've been doing that since birth. Being vague is how we lie to ourselves in a way that feels productive. But vague goals never create real results. Here's the truth. Trying isn't enough. Half effort yields half results. And then we wonder why life feels like it's stuck on repeat. It's not because the universe is against you. It's because you're waiting for life to hand you momentum, like it's a prize you're entitled to. But the harsh reality, life doesn't care. It won't align itself around your mood, your vibe, your intention. You've got to force the alignment. You've got to create momentum, not wait for it. That momentum starts with one word: time. You keep saying you don't have enough of it. But let's be real. How many hours did you spend scrolling on TikTok yesterday? How long did you stare at the wall, contemplating how overwhelmed you are while doing absolutely nothing about it? How many episodes of that comfort show have you rewatched because it helps you escape? You don't have a time problem. You have a focus problem, a priority problem, because every single day, you're handed 24 brand new hours. What you do with them, that's on you. Let's do the math. Sleep for 8 hours. Go to work or school for 8 more. Toss in 2 hours for eating, showering, and existing. You still have 6 whole hours. That's 42 hours a week. That's over 160 hours a month. That's a part-time job worth of time, and you're spending it like it's nothing. If you can't clearly explain where that time is going, then you've just uncovered your biggest enemy. It's not the world. It's you. We live in the most information-rich era in human history. You can learn literally anything for free or close to it. Want to launch a business? There are free templates, YouTube tutorials, and AI tools that'll walk you through it step by step. Want to get in shape? Countless fitness influencers have already mapped out routines for every goal and every body type. Want to develop a new skill? Coding, drawing, singing, video editing, speaking. Courses are everywhere. Even TikTok, if you use it right, can be a classroom. Yet you keep using your phone to escape instead of elevate. And that brings us to a hard truth. Your phone isn't the problem. You are. Your phone is a tool. But if you treat it like a toy, it'll treat you like a joke. So no, the solution isn't digital detoxing. It's digital discipline. Use it with intent. Choose to level up with the resources right at your fingertips instead of numbing yourself with them. But even with the best tools, you still need one thing most people skip entirely: a system. Everyone talks about goals. I want to save money. I want to be more confident. I want to get shredded. Cool. But what's the plan? Goals are the destination. Systems are the vehicle. Without them, you're just wandering, hoping for change. You need meal preps, workout plans, budget trackers, study schedules, relationship boundaries. Routines that carry you when motivation disappears, because it will disappear. Systems do the heavy lifting when you're tired, when you're discouraged, when you're unmotivated. They remove the emotion from the equation and replace it with discipline. And discipline, that's where real transformation lives. Now let's talk about the grind, not the fake aesthetic grind you see on social media, the one with overpriced coffee and rise and grind captions. I'm talking about the ugly stuff, the boring stuff, the no one's clapping for you stuff. Most of success is built in silence. It's not meant to be glamorous. It's early mornings, late nights, missed parties, rejected ideas, workouts you don't feel like doing, and videos you make that no one watches. Yet. And yeah, you don't have to do it the way people did 10 years ago. You've got access to smarter tools, more efficient systems, and a global network. But one thing hasn't changed. If you want to win, you need to sacrifice. There is no version of success where you keep every comfort, every distraction, every excuse, and still come out on top. People like to talk about balance, as if you can perfectly juggle growth, rest, work, friends, fitness, hobbies, sleep, and still somehow binge-watch Netflix at night. The truth? Balance is often a luxury you earn after you've built the life you want, not while you're building it. In the beginning, some things need to fall apart. Some comforts have to die. Some relationships might fade. That's not toxic. That's focus. You're not going to change your life by fitting your dreams into leftover time. They have to be front and center. If you're not building your life around your goals, you're just wishing. And if you're still here telling yourself, "I'm trying," then it's time to dig deeper. Are you really trying, or just dabbling? Are you putting in effort, or consistent effort? There's a difference. One sparks momentary change. The other, it transforms lives. You've got to be honest with yourself. If you're not where you want to be, ask yourself why. Is it because the world is unfair, or because you haven't fully stepped into your own potential? Are you not achieving because you're unlucky, or because you keep telling yourself a story where you're the victim and not the hero? I'm not saying any of this from a pedestal. I'm not perfect. But I am further ahead than I used to be, because I stopped waiting for success to knock on my door and started building a damn door. One habit at a time, one system at a time, one boring, unexciting grind at a time. And if I can do that, so can you. We're not that different. You're not broken. You're not too late. You just haven't been activated yet. So maybe this is your wake-up call. Or maybe it's the one you ignore. That's your decision. I'm not going to end this video by saying, "You got this." Because maybe you don't got this. That's still up to you. But what I can say is this. If you decide to lock in, really lock in, then 2025 doesn't have to be another year of regrets. It can be the year you stop saying, "Next year will be my year," and start saying, "This year is mine." Because the world won't fix itself. But you can, and maybe, just maybe, that's enough to bring some color back into this gray world. So I'll leave you with this question. Are you in, or are we having the same conversation next year?